Vladimir Putin is not going to invade anyone. What are you talking about? Vladimir Putin is not here to invade anyone. It's the bad West saying Vladimir Putin is going to attack the world. Well, don't listen to the media. The media wants you to think that Vladimir Putin wants to take over the world. Vladimir Putin is not going to attack anybody. Right, Trumpsky. Right. Useful idiots. Every single one of the right wing is a useful moron. Vladimir Putin is up front. Vladimir Putin ain't gonna attack anyone. Vladimir Putin, the media is demonizing. Oh, really? Putin is not the modern day Hitler? What are you talking about, Vladimir Putin, the modern day Hitler? It is Trump derangement syndrome. Right, because that's exactly what the useful idiot Donald Trump and his supporters did. Vladimir Putin wanted to destabilize and crush NATO. His puppet Donald Trump did all the bidding for him. I told you years ago what was happening. Oh, Donald Trump, he says, NATO costs too much money. Let's jump out of NATO. It costs too much money. Donald Trump calls the European Union a bigger foe than Russia and China. Oh my God, what a dunce. And Donald Trump refuses to denounce Putin over the election mattering at the Helsinki summit. Oh, you believe Putin more than your own intelligence agencies. And Donald Trump hold back on new sanctions against Russia. Oh, let's free up the Russian oligarch billionaire money, because Donald Trump is owned by the Russian oligarchs, and Donald Trump halted troop counts over at Germany, over at key other strategic posts in the world that can immediately respond to a Russian invasion of NATO. Donald Trump deliberately caused World War III. Donald Trump and his goons, the useful idiots, talked about by Vladimir Lenin, are the useful morons who failed to allow Vladimir Putin to divide and destabilize the West. You failed to divide and destroy NATO and the EU. You failed to divide and conquer the EU and NATO like Vladimir Putin wanted. You failed because we stayed together. Donald Trump and his Russian goons failed to do the business. Joe Biden immediately put the troops back at Germany. Donald Trump and his supporters are all the useful idiots that they talk about, deliberately achieving Vladimir Putin's political goal to crush and divide and conquer, destabilize NATO, and start World War III. It ain't happened. And you all say Vladimir Putin ain't going to start the next war. Russia is not starting World War III. That is just the hateful blasphemous media is trying to start World War III. Right-winger, because that's exactly what happened, right-winger. I correctly predicted World War III. That's what. Putin's pawn, Agent 45, allowed Vladimir Putin to start World War III. That's right, the deep state put Donald Trump in to aid and abide the Russians, because the deep state wanted World War III, because Donald Trump had debt to pay to Rothschild Incorporated. That's exactly what happened. 117 weeks after Vladimir Putin took office was the beginning of World War III. World War III, by invading Zelensky in the Ukrainian Republic. Gematria 117. It is a comedian that is in charge of Ukraine right now. It is Joe Biden that is the president right now of the U.S. It is World War III that has Gematria of 37. Keep in mind, too, that Donald Trump, the Russian asset, Trumpsky, has got Gematria of 37. Same Gematria as World War III. He lifts the sanctions, he reduces the troop count, he pulls troops all across the world. So we are slow to respond to a Russian invasion. And I told you guys, Vladimir Putin ain't no next guy. Obama was wrong about that. Obama, the two white back, trying to make peace with everybody. And y'all can't make peace with everybody. No one, not everyone can be your friend. And that's how Mitt Romney was correct. Obama told him, hey, the Cold War is over. It's over. No. Mitt Romney said that Russia was the greatest geopolitical threat ever. It became more evident when the Russian asset Donald Trump took office. It became evident when Vladimir Putin is funding far-right parties across Europe to undermine and destabilize the European Union. The right-wing losers out there are responsible for the war. And you know it and I know it. The right wing are trying to help Putin destroy NATO. You all can go back to your little communist country of Russia if you love Russia so much. If you love the Soviet Union so much, if you're just sitting here loving Putin and blaming the West for everything, why don't you move there? Why don't you move to Russia and to say things against Vladimir Putin and see how you get the treatment for old dear Mad Vlad? You know that, you anti-American communist traitor? Why are you siding with Russia? Oh, let's all talk shit about the West. Really? Vladimir Putin's the bigger evil than the military-industrial complex. Vladimir Putin's the one starting the war, not the West. You know, you right-wing lunatics say, oh, if only we weren't establishing NATO on the Russian borders, Vladimir Putin would not have attacked. Useful idiot! Useful idiot! Useful idiot! Idiota! Idiota! Vladimir Putin would have attacked regardless if he were establishing NATO borders across the Russian border. You gotta be deluded! Vladimir Putin wants to get back at America for the collapse of the Soviet Union. It is Vladimir Putin that called the collapse of the Soviet Union the greatest political catastrophe of the century. First and foremost, worth acknowledging that the demise of the Soviet Union was the greatest geopolitical catastrophe of the century. The KGB is in charge of Russia. The KGB wants to reestablish a Soviet Russian Empire. Vladimir Putin wants his Greater Slavic Russian Empire. Vladimir Putin wants to unite all the Slavic people. This is the modern-day Hitler. Anything other than a modern-day Hitler is completely deranged and completely delusional. And you see exactly why this guy wanted Donald Trump as president. You see exactly why he has puppet Trump saying, let's drop out of NATO, let's destabilize NATO. That's exactly why. Because Putin was always going to attack the West regardless. It had nothing to do with NATO establishing its bases on Russian borders. It had nothing to do with it. In other words, the Ukraine, this is exactly why they wanted to join NATO in the first place, because they got attacked. And he got attacked! You see why they wanted to join NATO? You see that? Useful idiots. 73 years after NATO was established in 1949. 73 years later, we see the beginning of World War III. With Joe Biden as president. Joseph is Gematria 73, World War III is Gematria 73. It was 72 prior years before the invasion by the modern-day Hitler Vladimir Putin, because it is Hitler that has Gematria of 72. This is what Vladimir Putin wants. He wants to collapse the European Union. He wants a Russian Empire in the region. He wants to take over mineral mines in the Ukraine. That's what Vladimir Putin wants. Vladimir Putin is the Nazis. Vladimir Putin is a deranged son of a bitch from hell. He says this is a peacekeeping mission, and he sends these young military trainees. They thought it was a training exercise. And Vladimir Putin says, I'm only here to reunite with my Slavic people. And he's bombing hospitals and schools. Vladimir Putin, that fucking son of a bitch. Fuck you. Fuck over. This invasion happened on the 24th day of February, the 55th day of the year. Moscow and Russian. Russia is Gematria 24. Zelensky has Gematria Vladimir. Donald Trump, the Russian asset. Trump, Moscow, Donetsk, that got took over by the Russians. It is Zelensky that was born on the 25th day of the year of January, and he has to go up against Moscow in World War III without the help of NATO, because nuclear war would be threatened if NATO gets involved. But at some point we should call Vladimir Putin's bluff, or someone completely deranged, completely isolated away from the rest of the world is desperate. You never know how far Putin is going to go with nuclear weapons. But World War III is here. The Republican Party has funneled Russian cash to Trump. Russian cash was funneled to the NRA. Republican Party wanted World War III. Republican Party, the deep state got involved. Deep state had Russia involved in the Republican Party because they wanted to start World War III. Vladimir Putin wants to create his Greater Slavic Empire. That's exactly why you see World War III happening. 13 months into the Biden presidency, we see World War III. We see this happening 57 weeks later. 1 year, 1 month, in 4 days. 114. Well, 114 in the gematria calculator gives us with the gematria of a world war. Because in gematria, in the calculator, World War, gematria 114. 1 year, 1 month, 4 days later, World War III, the amount of time from Putin's presidency, from the time that Zelensky took office, 33 months and 4 days was when Putin invaded the Ukraine. Brussels, or Belgium, where the NATO was established at. Belgium is gematria 33. The 34th month, this country gets invaded. Ukraine's gematria 7934. It is Joseph, or Joe Biden, I should say, or Biden by itself that has gematria 34 and 25. It's Biden that has to go up against Moscow. Notice that? In Donald Trump, the Russian asset gave everything that they wanted. In other deep state elements of this, they wanted war because they had a pipeline from Russia to Europe. So the European elites, Joe Biden's not stopping the importation of Russian oil. So those are, other than the Russian asset, Donald Trump did undermining Western institutions. It's Vladimir Putin, or rather it's Joe Biden and it's Europe that keep on buying the Russian oil. So that's how they're allowing World War III to happen, because we are literally paying for Russia's attacks right now when we're giving them all the oil that they want. It's trying to cut off, despite how painful it is for your wallet at the pump, if it goes greater than $5. If they are serious about not having war, it's time to cut the Russians off of their oil. That's it.